and to take care of it as a present from me." "Is that all?" asked the king. "Don't be impatient, sir," returned the fairy grammarina, scolding him severely. "Don't catch people short before they have done speaking. Just the way with you grown-up persons, you're always doing it." The king again hung his head and said he wouldn't do so any more. "Be good, then," said the fairy grammarina, "and don't. Tell the Princess Alicia, with my love, that the fishbone is a magic present which can only be used once, but that it will bring her, that once, whatever she wishes for, provided she wishes for it at the right time. That is the message. Take care of it." The king was beginning, "Might I ask the reason?" when the fairy became absolutely furious. "Will you be good, sir?" she exclaimed, stamping her foot on the ground. "The reason for this, and the reason for that, indeed. You're always wanting the reason. No reason. There, hoity-toity me, I am sick of your grown-up reasons." The king was extremely frightened by the old lady's flying into such a passion, and he said he was very sorry to have offended her, and he wouldn't ask for reasons any more. "Be good, then," said the old lady, "and don't." With those words, Grandmarina vanished, and the king went on and on and on till he came to the office. There he wrote and wrote and wrote, till it was time to go home again. Then he politely invited the Princess Alicia, as the fairy had directed him, to partake of the salmon. And when she had enjoyed it very much, he saw the fishbone on her plate, as the fairy had told him he would, and he delivered the fairy's message, and the Princess Alicia took care to dry the bone, and to rub it, and to polish it till it shone like mother of pearl. And so when the queen was going to get up in the morning, she said, "Oh, dear me, my head, my head," and then she fainted away. The Princess Alicia, who happened to be looking in at the chamber door, asking about breakfast, was very much alarmed when she saw her royal mamma in this state, and she rang for Peggy, which was the name of the Lord Chamberlain. But remembering where the smelling bottle was, she climbed on a chair and got it, and after that she climbed on another chair by the bedside and held the smelling bottle to the Queen's nose, and after that she jumped down and got some water, and after that she jumped up again and wetted the Queen's forehead, and in short, when the Lord Chamberlain came in, that dear old woman said to the little princess, "What a trot you are! I couldn't have done it better myself." But that was not the worst of the good Queen's illness. Oh no, she was very ill indeed for a long time. The Princess Alicia kept the 17 young princes and princesses quiet, and dressed and undressed and danced the baby, and made the kettle boil and heated the soup, and swept the hearth, and poured out the medicine, and nursed the Queen, and did all that ever she could, and was as busy as busy could be. For there were not many servants at that palace, for 3 reasons: because the king was short of money, because a rise in his office never seemed to come, and because quarter-day was so far off that it looked almost as far off as one of the little stars. But on the morning when the Queen fainted away, where was the magic fishbone? Why, there it was in the Princess Alicia's pocket. She had almost taken it out to bring the Queen to life again, when she put it back and looked for the smelling bottle. After the Queen had come out of her swoon that morning and was dozing, the Princess Alicia hurried upstairs to tell a most particular secret to a most particularly confidential friend of hers, who was a duchess. People did suppose